Alright, what's up guys? This is Joseph Conlon here on the Big Fight Field channel for your Raw review, November 16th, 2020. Gonna try to make this a quick review, man. Show, really nothing much worth talking about. You missed nothing outside of the two championship matches, with the Raw Tag Team Championship match and the main event WWE Championship match with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. So you really missed nothing on this episode of Raw. It's just uninspiring, and it's just boring to watch. Like, sometimes I ask myself, sometimes when I watch the show, sometimes I ask myself, why am I sitting here for 3 hours if I'm going to get nothing out of it? Was this show all full of negatives? No, it wasn't. There was some good things on the show. But overall, there's just no direction at all. Survivor Series feels so unimportant. WWE makes Survivor Series the fourth biggest show of the year. It feels like a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The build has been absolutely horrendous, and I talk all about that in my video on Saturday. So if you guys haven't checked that one already, make sure you go check that out. And make sure you go check out my my Dolphins video as well. My Dolphins reaction video from the win against the Chargers yesterday. That one got over 200 views. So thank you for that. And if you're new to the channel, you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome to the Big Fight Field channel. I hope you enjoy my content, and let me know what you believe in my videos down in the comments below. Let's start this with a review, man. I'm going to try to get this over with as quick as possible. Drew McIntyre cut a promo to open up the show. Randy Orton was on the Titantron. The Miz came out and talked to McIntyre, teasing a cash-in. So that was just to promote the main event between Drew and Randy Orton later down the night. Then we got to the action. We got Asuka versus Mandy Rose, and Dana Brooke versus Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, and Lana. And this match didn't mean shit. This match was not good. Most of the build from Survivor Series has been bad because of both Raw teams. Like, we got Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler bickering with Lana. We got, how stupid does it look? How stupid does it look when you got Shayna Baszler stomping on Mandy Rose's elbow 6 days before they're going to be on the same team at Survivor Series? Do you not know that makes Shayna Baszler look stupid? So I did not like that. And then Dana Brooke got taken out from freaking Reckoning, from Retribution, Mia Yim. So they finally decide that they want to use Mia Yim in a storyline. And they want to freaking have her attack Dana Catering Brooke. Nice one, Vince. Nice one. But, I mean, this match was basically just to cause tension, I guess. I don't even know what to say at this point. Between Lana and Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. And write off Mandy and Dana Brooke from Survivor Series, which I don't know what you're accomplishing when you're taking out Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke and you're substituting them with Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans. What are you getting out of that? Seriously. What are you getting out of substituting Mandy and Dana for Lacey and Peyton Royce? I don't understand that decision at all. But after the match, Lana calls her team with being tapped out by Asuka. You guys know what happened next. Lana, announce table, 9 weeks in a row. Enough said. Then we got the Raw Tag Team Championship match between The New Day and the Hurt Business, and the promo between both teams before the match was really good. So I was hoping that they would back that up with the in-ring action, and they did back it up. This was by far the best match on the show. I thought this was a awesome tag team title match. And if we got more tag team championship matches like this on Raw and SmackDown and on the pay-per-views, and if WWE, the main roster, and NXT put a little bit more care into the tag team division, maybe, just maybe, they can get the tag team division just a little bit better than it is now. I'm not saying it's going to be much better than AEW's tag team division. I don't think it's even close. AEW's tag team division is so much better than WWE's tag team division. But if WWE actually put some focus and some dedication into the tag team division and put on awesome tag team matches, tag team title matches like this one, you know, they could build some momentum for themselves for the tag team division. But what I just said right there is not going to mean anything, because it's going to go in one ear and out the other for the WWE. So, and they will continue not to care about the tag team division. But this match was awesome. Outside of the 3 botched suicide dives by Cedric Alexander, this was an awesome tag team match. The New Day won by pinning Cedric Alexander. I'm a little questionable about the New Day winning this match, but I guess a lot of people want to see New Day Street Profits for some reason. So, I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you're going to... Survivor Series is a throwaway pay-per-view to me, basically. So, I guess it's fine. Then we got Team Raw, Braun Strowman, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Matt Riddle. They went up against Retribution. Shit like this, man. Shit like this is why I hate the build for Survivor Series. And it's just horrible. This build for the pay-per-view has been horrible. Am I supposed to be interested in both Raw teams bickering back and forth? Huh? Am I supposed to be interested in Sheamus and Braun Strowman arguing with each other? Am I supposed to be interested in Team Raw? Who's the captain for the team, for the Raw men's team? Like, seriously. Come on, man. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible television, terrible wrestling, and it's all going to be forgotten about next week. I will be back right here next Monday night, and I guarantee you, all of this build for 3 weeks will be forgotten about like that. So we are literally wasting our times here. We are wasting our times with this, who's the captain for Team Raw. So, Team Raw not getting on the same page distracted them, and Matt Riddle got pinned by Mustafa Ali, and Retribution won the match. Retribution got their first win in about, 5 matches? That's not going to make me take them seriously enough, Bruce. You're going to have to do better than just 1 win over Team Raw. You're going to have to start building up some credibility for Retribution, Bruce. Do I trust you? Absolutely not. Then we got The Miz. We got The Miz versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, 5 Funhouse Bray Wyatt. Alexa Bliss came out first, but then she was interrupted by Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross said that she needs to come back with her, and he's not good for Alexa Bliss. And then she said, yeah, you're right. And then she pushed Nikki, and they started brawling. So I guess they are heading for a match down the future, I guess. And then Bray Wyatt came out and walked Alexa Bliss to the ring. The match wasn't good. this match was not good, but the personality and the charisma that Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt have together is just freaking. It's amazing. It's really amazing to me. You can make an argument for Bray and Alexa being the best thing on this show. Like their bond, they fit so well with each other. And Alexa Bliss, with this Alexa Bliss character, I would not mind seeing as women's champion. And I can't believe I just said that, because 3 years ago, they were shoving Alexa Bliss down our throats with championship reign after championship reign after championship reign, like she was like Charlotte Flair. But with this Alexa Bliss and the character she's playing right now with Bray Wyatt, if they were to give her the women's championship and have her defeat Asuka, I would not mind it. I would not mind that at all. Let's get to this main event, man. Because literally, this was the only thing worthy on this show. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. This match got 22 minutes. Match went 22 minutes. The match started actually out pretty good. And then Randy Orton was trying to walk away, not take the match with McIntyre. Then Adam Pearce came out and he said, this match is no count out, no disqualification, and there will be a winner. So I'm sitting there and I'm contemplating, how can a random guy who's not the general manager of the show walk out on stage and just randomly change the stipulation whenever he wants in the middle of a match? Spoiler alert, he's the secret general manager of Raw and SmackDown. They just don't want you to know because WWE thinks us fans are stupid. We're not stupid, WWE. We know that Adam Pearce is the general manager for both Raw and SmackDown. We get it. You use him more than you use a great talent like Ricochet and Apollo Crews and Chad Gable on Monday and Friday. We get it. But once he made that announcement, and this match was no DQ, in my opinion, this match took a nosedive. I'm not saying it was terrible in any means, but this match was boring. I was a little bored watching this match. Like, at some point of the match, I will admit, I was on my phone for a few minutes. I just did not have any interest in the match at that point. And the only thing I really remember besides the finish is Drew McIntyre going through a table. So then, at the end, McIntyre goes for a Claymore. Randy hits a power slam. Goes for the RKO. McIntyre pushes Orton. And McIntyre claymores Randy Orton. And wins the WWE Championship back. Which makes WWE look stupid. Because 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago at Hell in a Cell, Randy Orton defeated Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Then they realized, oh shit, we messed up. We booked a heel versus heel match for Survivor Series. Let's book Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre on Raw and have Randy Orton lose his first championship defense against Drew McIntyre. They noticed they messed up, and now they backed themselves up in a corner, and they went ass backwards. Now they are backed themselves up into a corner. They now got Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, and I knew this was happening as soon as Drew McIntyre interrupted Roman on SmackDown. I'm like, Drew's winning on Monday. Drew's winning. So now you booked yourselves into a corner. You got Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. Who wins? Who wins on Sunday? Drew McIntyre just won the WWE Championship. He just won the championship. It would not be a good look for the WWE Champion to lose his first match as champion clean. Clean, especially as a babyface. And you can't have Roman Reigns lose. Roman Reigns is on the run of his life as the Universal Champion. He's the talk of the town of the WWE. You don't want him taking a loss on Sunday as well. So what do? You're going to have to do a messy finish. You're going to have to do shenanigans. You're going to have a non-clean finish. Because neither McIntyre or Roman Reigns can afford to take a loss as the two top champions in the company. So now this brings me to this question. Why did you give Randy Orton the WWE Championship at Hell in a Cell? And it makes me think, and I know the answer. You guys know the answer. WWE does not do long-term storytelling, and it's not good for the TV shows. It's not good for the pay-per-views down the line if you don't do some long-term storytelling. They should have already known at Hell in a Cell that they wanted their main event of Survivor Series to do Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. They did not do that. They gave Randy Orton the WWE Championship. Then they realized, oh shit, we messed up. We booked a heel versus heel match at Survivor Series. We need to give the title back to Drew. That's exactly what happened. Now after Sunday, where do we go from here? Do we get Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton again? Do we get it again on pay-per-view at TLC for the WWE Championship? Probably. My guess would have to be that Randy is going to cost Drew McIntyre the match with Roman Reigns. He's going to ask for a rematch. It's going to be Randy versus Drew McIntyre in a TLC match. And who wins? Who wins? I don't know, man. I don't know. Drew McIntyre is the WWE Champion again. WWE booked themselves into a corner with Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. We'll just have to see what happens on Sunday. But ladies and gentlemen, I am getting out of here for your Raw review. Thank you for tuning into the Raw review tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are now just 6 subscribers away from 250. So if we could get to 250 subscribers before Survivor Series on Sunday, I would greatly appreciate that, man. Comment down below what you thought of tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. Hit that like button if you like what I had to say in this video. Follow me on Twitter at Conlon_Joseph. And I will see you guys right here tomorrow for your NFL Week 11 predictions. It's going to be a good video tomorrow, man. So make sure you tune in. Turn on the bell for notifications. And if you have not already, make sure to subscribe. Have a good night and stay safe.